The Council, Pushing a Rope, April 30th, 2018. By Ron Head. Webpage, ronniehead.com. Pushing a rope is an apartment metaphor for what many of you are trying to do. Stopping a stream by holding your hands against it would be another. These would be impossible tasks, agreed. Now imagine pulling the rope downhill. Imagine this is one of your favorites going with the flow of the stream. Not only would that be easier, but at times you might need to step it up to keep up. So, the obvious question then becomes, which do you want to do? We have addressed this several times in the past, but in this time, at this turning point, it needs to be covered again. We see you asking for help in coping. And we see most of you heeding only the answers that come from your own places of struggle. The true answer is that it need not be a struggle. Pushing a rope is a struggle, unnecessary struggle. What are you struggling against? That is key. There is a tidal wave of incoming energies engulfing your planet, actually your solar system. Energy is consciousness. This is orders of magnitude above the energetic environment of your past millennia. When higher consciousness meets lower consciousness, the lower will always be raised. Always. Now the makeup of your physical being needs to be upgraded in order to hold the higher frequencies that you will be raised to. Everything we have said to this point will be agreed to by most of you. Yes. And this leads to what you love to call ascension symptoms. You have adjustments to be made by the very cells of your physical bodies. And the incoming energies are causing you to catch up, as it were. So why is this a struggle? It is a struggle because you want to be changed, but you don't want to change. You are afraid to change. You want a new world. You are afraid of what it might be like. What about my dog? What about my cat? My husband? My children? What about this? What about that? Oh, Lordy. Don't let the rope slide back down here. Why can't I get the water to stop? We will ask you to consider that the unconditionally loving source of your being, your Creator, your God, if that makes you more comfortable, is not about to cause you to suffer. But look at the past, you say. And we say, yes, it has been made a mess of, hasn't it? And we ask you, are you blaming all of that on some vengeful, wrath-filled being? Or are you finally willing to admit that just perhaps this is a world of your creation? The upshot of this is that what should be your enjoyment of having your deepest wishes fulfilled becomes aches, pains, confusion, and fear. Your energies will need to be realigned. There will be adjustments to your energy bodies. Your cells will change. Your very consciousness will change. These things will happen. It will happen because you decided that you would be here to experience it. As has been said, that it is not happening to you, it is happening for you. There may be some temporary discomfort. There need not be suffering. Now, see yourself as hunkering down, arms wrapped around yourself, trying to avoid the inevitable. See yourself as standing in a beautiful field, watching the sunrise, with your arms open wide, singing as you welcome a new day. And we don't ask you to see the difference, we ask you to feel the difference. You see, the hunkering, the suffering, is like keeping your foot on the brake pedal. Accepting, allowing, understanding and rejoicing are like hitting the afterburners. There we go, mixing our metaphors again. Your highest divine self is seeking to live as you. Please welcome her. She comes to you with unconditional love. You are a part of her. She is the all of you. Still you say why? Here's the why. There will be a new world. The old one was created by your desires, your beliefs, and your imaginings. Guess who is going to create your new one? But this time, you are going to be far and away more capable than before. That is what you have decided. That is what humanity intends. And that is what will be. One more note: you are further along than most of you have any inkling of. Just look at the numbers of you. Just look. It is happening. There are 2 published books available on Amazon that contain the collected messages received by Ron Head, that's me. The first is The Wisdom of Michael, available here, and the second is It Rings True, available here. A third book is being compiled now. Copyright Ronald Head. All rights reserved. You may copy and redistribute this material so long as you do not alter it in any way. The content remains complete, and you include this copyright notice link, ronyhead.com.